All right, Bob, welcome to my laboratory. I wanted to show you two laptops connected together, sending a message. All right, so what we have is a USB connector with a standard audio cable connected into a Baofeng on 146/400. I have the frequency counter right here to make sure that I'm sending out on the right frequency. I have on here on the FL Digi program, I have it set to MT63 2KL, and I have the center as 1500. Now that has to match. These two settings have to match, and of course the frequency of the radios. Over here on FL message, I've composed a Hicks 213, sending it to you. This is just all standard stuff. But what's important is down here, again, same encoding, and I don't check this little box here that says comp. If I do that, it actually encodes the message so that I can't see it while it's sending or receiving. Okay, and then over here on the other side, same thing, FL Digi is set up to listen to the MT63 2KL at 1500. And then when the message pops up, it'll come over to here first, and then I'll push view, and then we'll see it here. This isn't a blank form. So what I'm going to do is, and then I have this radio in the middle, which is listening. You wouldn't hear any of this if this radio wasn't here. And by the way, on the other side, it's the same thing. It's a USB connector to a standard audio cable that goes into the jacks of the Baofeng radio, sitting on the same frequency. Okay, so Bob, let's try it. Oh, I have to hit auto send. Okay, it's transmitting. It's on the correct frequency, and this radio is receiving, and you can see that text is coming in over here, and you can see that text is sending over here. So we'll watch the sending side. And it looks like there was too much noise in the background. That's probably from me talking or something, who knows. But this happens, so you can tell it's completely gibberish. So we're just gonna do it again. Actually, it shouldn't matter if I talk or not, because everything's connected to audio cables. That was kind of the point. And to demonstrate that, I just turn this down and you can't hear anything, but stuff is still being sent, right? Okay, so the message has been received. It's over here in the received messages. I'll go ahead and hit view. That opens it up in FL message on the receiving side, and you can see there's the message. So that's it, Bob. It does work. It's not very complicated, but there are, a few settings that you have to get right. And not sure what to tell you about, the signal links or whatever method that you're using to actually connect a radio, whatever radio you have, to the computer itself. So that'll be your first challenge, is just making sure that you can do it. And then it's going to be really helpful if you can put two computers side by side, just like this. After this works, I think this is actually easier than getting WinLink to work. So I would suggest getting this one to work first, and then once you know all this stuff works, maybe go and play with WinLink, which will be totally different on how you connect the radio to the computer. So good luck.